Hello everybody, this is Skyflight44, aka Zach44, and today we're going to be playing some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution. So, I've gone through and made a few different changes. The big thing is Fairy Dreams now has its biggest problem fixed. And that is, the most important card in here is Rebirth of Parshath. Rebirth of Parshath basically unlocks the entire deck by special summoning a Parshath monster from your deck or extra deck, which could get you Sacred, Arch Knight, Air Knight Parshath in order to either get any counter trap you want or Sanctum of Parshath, both of which you really need. Or you can go into a Neo Parshath, the Sky Paladin, which is, if you have Sanctuary in the Sky or Sanctum of Parshath on the field, is such a good beater that you're probably going to be able to beat your opponent down that turn. The problem with Rebirth of Parshath is that it can only summon a Parshath monster from your deck or extra deck. And I've had plenty of times where I had in my hand two of these three cards, which meant that as much as Rebirth Parshath is good as an actual counter trap, the big payoff is the fact that you can special summon the Parshath monster from deck. Therefore, having having an actual Parshath monster in my extra deck, especially one I can't get to normally, is the best option. And therefore, if I have Parshath monsters in my hand, I can at the very least still get this wonderful special summon onto the field. Avenging Knight Parshath is not my favorite, but it definitely does work. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Change that target's battle position. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. That's lovely, and it doesn't have the... This would be fine if it had its draw one card that all the other ones do. But, oh well. That's fine. We have something in order to fix that one little problem that the deck had. We have Twilight Judgment, which is, at this point in time, in its third really heavy change. And this listing basically is all about trying to make a consistent deck with 29 out of 50 cards being straight out monsters. Really high amount of monsters in this deck, but you're just trying to get as many Lightsworn monsters into the grave as possible in order to facilitate having Judgment Dragon as soon as you can find it, and with some wonderful abilities such as Twilight Cloth and Chaos Dragon Levianeer. The ability to banish a bunch of them to get Punishment Dragon. And the big thing is long if your opponent's going with a high banish strategy, then you can just go into Punishment Dragon instead of Judgment Dragon. Having both of them is pretty cool. And there's a bunch of extra deck monsters, mainly synchros of 8 or 7, mainly because we have a level 4 tuner and a level 3 tuner. And outside that, just like some normal stuff. Castel, Digusto Emerald, because this thing can shuffle 3 of your monsters back into your deck, and you draw a card. Silent Honor Arc, Ragnar Zero, and Curious Lightsworn Dominion. So, what are we going to be doing today? We're at 14.5% campaign completion. And we've gone through, we've beaten Taya, so I can go through and get some good stuff such as United We Stand, If I need any mage powers, I can get from there. And also honest. I still have only one honest right now, and I would very much like to have a full playset. The next one that I really want to go about getting into is specifically right here. And right here would have on the reverse duel the one Gemini monster I'm looking for, which is Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon, which is a Gemini monster, and I would very much like to have that. Outside of that, our Gemini deck also needs, outside of more Geminis, Necrofusion, which I do not know how to get so far. But that's basically going to put us to complete with this. GX, I've kind of still put a hold on. What I really need to get into is Reverse Duel for the sake of Cyrus, so I can actually get into some lovely Cyber Dragons without actually having to go about really getting into Cyber Dragons. Like just from boosters. Outside of that, none of these other ones are really all that very interesting. 5Ds, I'm very much... I don't even think I really need to go too much into Dual Dragons, but there's some pretty good stuff that we have already. Such as from here being able to get into Stardust, which I really have to go about finding, and just our plant-based cards that we can get out of Dual Dragons. So what do I want to do today? Well, let's continue with Duel Monsters campaign. Why? Just because we're so close to just being able to do this one. We have so many Duelist challenges already done. I'm actually kind of surprised. And the big thing is, if we have... We can get quite a few good... we can get quite a few wonderful cards if we can just finish off all of these Duelist challenges. In order to do that, we first have to go about completing more of the campaign. Okay, I'm gonna go second. I don't really think that a Shizu can give me anything good. No, a lot of times, since I've spent so much time going and just continuously replaying the early stuff, how many times are you going to be able to do that? Oh my god, in the Mudor. Okay, first let's go about using Thunder Dragon. Nope. Now we're going to use Thunder Dragon again. Now we can use Pot of Greed. Kaiser Glider. I am liking that. Thing is, how am I going to get into this is the problem. Unfortunately, Mudora just is really nice. Gains 200 attack for each fairy-type monster in your graveyard. The problem is, I was debating on just attacking this, but I don't very much want it to... screw me over, so I'm gonna set a Vorse Raider. Not very good idea, but I'm gonna have to deal with it. And hopefully I'm gonna get something better next turn. Because I want to deal with that Mudor before I deal with anything else. The problem with the Shizu is she has these... She only really uses... I don't even think she has a tribute monster. I guess we're gonna have to use that. Damn, this really does suck. Well, let's just send out Lord D. I'm gonna be taking a bunch of damage anyway. I really have no idea how I'm gonna be able to get Kaiser Glider out. Soul Exchange works. Okay, now we can get out Kaiser Glider. Unfortunately, we're not going to have a battle phase, so we're just going to go into next turn. Now, before she can get into another Mudora, we're gonna have to deal with this. Not very happy with that Swords of Revealing Light. Okay. Let's summon you. Hey, I don't very much like waiting. Oh, God. Yeah. Not very happy with that. Guess I can go about setting you. I went from having a... Now, let's shuffle you back in. Probably should have went with Pot of Greed, but that's fine. Completely blanked out on the idea that, that just said card, not necessarily monster. Okay, so we can use Soul Exchange yet again. And we can set Gadget Soldier. Yeah, you're gonna gain even more life points. Good thing you don't have Neo Parshath or Neo, again, just like Neo Parshath. That would be very not good for me. Oh my. That is so frustrating. I have a feeling she might just deck out. Outside of the fact that I also know she has a card that just switches everything up. Damn it. Okay, so that wasn't special summon, so it's not going to be able to get its effect. I can always use Silent Doom in order to get it back. How many times am I just going to use Soul Exchange because it's a thing I can do? No. Debating using this. No, let's just go with Blue Eyes White Dragon. And obviously we're not going to have battle phase anyway. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I just can't do anything. Okay, so Silent Doom yet again. But I should be able to take you out and put you on some kind of clock because, damn it, you have more life points than me. By too many. By far too many. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, that is not good. I wish I had Punishment Dragon right now. Pretty sure that's game, so... She basically won almost entirely by the fact that she had... How many? How many Graceful Charities in the very beginning? Because she could set up that Mudora before I could even do anything. If she had even one less fairy in the grave, then I could have just used Vorse Raider to attack it and trade with it. I'm going first this time. Hopefully she doesn't get into Graceful Charity. Okay, let's summon you. We can... Unfortunately, this means they're going to be very vulnerable, but we should be able to keep Blade Knight alive. Now, should be able to tribute for Kaiser Glider. And then Monster Reborn Blade Knight back because, well, in order to actually be able to win this easily, I have to go through and be able to take out her monsters immediately. Not to mention, I just love the fact that Blade Knight makes it so any flip effects won't actually work. Oh, that's not a flip effect, but... Would have sucked if Kaiser Glider wins about facing that. Doesn't put me too much back on tempo. And there's only so many of those she has in her deck. My problem is now I have this extra card in hand. God, how many of these... Yeah, so Shrink only does attack. Damn, that's so freaking annoying. I'm not having Kaiser Glider go through. Kaiser Glider is definitely not going back to hand. And a Thunder Dragon. Okay. Guess I can get rid of those out of my deck. We can activate that, go into another. And then activate that again. Well, let's go through and set one card. And let's see. Yeah, that's better. Okay, 3, so she couldn't do anything. If it was a 4, she would have been able to get the other freaking Kel back right back into the battle. Okay, Mudora. Okay. The thing is, I could just allow this to not go through. Want to go shuffling Monster Reborn back in the deck. Because I do have Shrink. Even then, Kaiser Glider can just go through and cannot be, you know, destroyed by battle with a card that has the same attack. I can, with Vorse Raider, I can definitely bring this around. So, Kaiser Glider is going to go about attacking Mudora. It's not going to be destroyed. Mudora will be. And then destroying the Kelbeck. He's going to send Vorse Raider back into hand. But at the very least, it's gone. Now, bringing out Vorse Raider yet again. Can attack it. I don't think she has anything that has, like, over 1800. Another Kelbeck. Good thing man, that's the third one in her top 10 cards. Absolute horseshit. At least we know that there's no more in her deck. And a Monster Reborn. Absolutely despise this card. Yay, Ring of Destruction. Once again, gonna have to have the other Vorse Raider. Attacking, killing off the Kelbeck. And then Kaiser Glider is gonna go in. Eldo. This isn't so bad right now. Yeah. You're just an annoyance, Shizu. We're gonna get out Force Raider. And hopefully something starts sticking. Scale. That's not really gonna help you much. If only I had Blade Knight, then she wouldn't have been able to draw a card. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Well, if she attacks me, she's gonna suffer. And this is probably gonna be lethal. No, unfortunately, it doesn't actually count. An attack with Kaiser Glider is gonna do what? Probably not gonna give me anything good. Okay, let's see. Oh, yes, right, she has spell books. Majestic Mech Oka, not so bad. We do get a bunch of points for that. Flash in the Colosseum shouldn't be all that very difficult to do. Yeah, Kaiba. This one should be a lot easier. He's only running, for the most part, a lot of XYZ monsters. Outside of his blue eyes and the like. Which means this one's going to be a bit easier than, let's say, going and trying to do some of his early or later stuff. Because I don't know if he has Crush Card Virus in this. I definitely know he has Crush Card Virus in the majority of the other duels he's in. Oh yeah, do I ever need... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be needing quite a bit. Okay. So... I don't very much like this fact. Do I even want to go about setting you as a thing? Yeah, let's just set you. Hopefully Kaiba gets into something better. Well, Blade Knight. That's definitely good. Thing is... Don't exactly know what I want to do for this. I have a monster born as soul charged, and also a brain control. I just have to... Okay, so... Let's get King's Knight. And then we can get... X-Head Cannon. Then we can summon Buster Blader. cloning, really. Well, at the very least, we have something that they don't, and that is an actual effect that means something. Well, too bad because we used one of those spells. Shit. Now, how am I gonna get rid of this? Thing is, I believe double spell is gonna be my way out of this. Actually, no, I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna be able to do so because this would target a monster my opponent controls. And to be honest, I'm gonna have to just surrender this one. Because any monster basically made me lose the game. Okay, so let's try that again. Yeah, let's go second once again. The fact that... the fact that he can easily get into a god card with Soul Exchange just annoys me to no end. I can only get up to... Still can't really do much of anything, so let's just go through, use Swords of Revealing Light. We can get... Dark Magician, because we have Magic Formula. Then we can set Alpha. And if we can, setting Beta, we can get Dark Magician out in the Magic Formula pretty soon. Yeah, I'm not liking that. So we can set you. Hopefully he doesn't have any more. That's fine. I really want to get rid of any of his monsters. Well, that kind of... Yeah, that kind of just makes this even easier. Let's actually... Sure, no, go about doing that. That is perfectly fine with me. As long as you can't get into your fusion cards. Yeah, he's gonna get that back. As long as we can keep him off of a god card is the big thing. But even then, he can really go through and just do whatever he wants. Because if he has a Blue Eyes White Dragon, then he can still go through and he can still go about getting some pretty good stuff. Pretty sure I can beat over this. Pfizer Glide, okay. That's fine. Another X-Head Cannon. Sure, let's go with Karibo. I don't want to take any damage. This makes me sad. I'm gonna go to end phase. I'm gonna keep King's Knight in hand. Yeah, I would definitely feel better with having King's Knight in hand. At least I can attack over Lord of D next time. Maybe I have a Buster Blader in my deck. Would very much like to have a Buster Blader in deck. Would very much like to have a Buster Blader in deck now. Well, if this was like over a decade and a half into the future, then I'm pretty sure I could use polymerization with these two. Well, let's set Big Shield Gardener. Why Dragon Head? Okay. I don't really know whether or not I would like to have attacked second or not. Yeah, that's game. Oh, congratulations, Kaiba. Let's try it once more. Again, using the story decks can very well be frustrating when you know that your opponent just has stuff that can dismantle your exact deck. We can go second once again. I do want the battle phase. Oh yeah, I definitely want the battle phase. Okay, we can go with Beta the Magnet Warrior. We have... Oh, we do have Black Skull Dragon. That's cool. We can attack over you. And then set Mirror Force. I highly doubt Kaiba has back row removal. And I am highly suspicious with what he has in his hand. And no, there's no way I'm getting into a Valkyrian or something of the sort. But if he can't summon anything this turn... Okay. He attacks into and gets destroyed by a Mirror Force. You can summon Gazelle, and if that back doesn't matter, I won. Yeah, that was much easier. Oh well, Kaiba. Enemy control is not so bad. Nah, Bliss the Torment is fine. We can go into the final face-off. This will bring us almost to the point where we're going to be able to finish this campaign pretty soon. Granted, we've only done a certain amount of... We've only done, or would have only have gone through the first portion of it, not necessarily all of the reverse portion of it. Well, let's set Big Shield Gardener. Interesting. We'll set magical hat, summon beta, and then attack in. Mirror force, that's fine. Fine. I didn't really have much of anything lost in that. Magical hats isn't exactly my favorite card. Sure, go with that. Revival Jam. And you... Oh, damn it. Okay, that's fine. Want to go about targeting my own because I kind of want him to bring back Revival Jam several times. Thing is, Revival Jam will speed this up tremendously. Unfortunately, I cannot attack this turn. And you're gonna get another Monster Reborn. Ah. That's fine. So we can get Queen's Knight. We attack in. Then we can get rid of you. Now, for 1,000, he can... Yeah, I was just about to say, for 1,000, he could go through and deal with that. Just gonna gain it back anyway. King's Knight. And I can't actually destroy that. That's cool. This brings him down all the way to 2,000, which means he's only going to be able to really use... he's only going to be able to use Revival Jam once more. A Dark Magician. Oh, that's fine. Attack you. Yeah, that's just to end a turn, though. We get Dark Magician go. You have 1,000 life points and 2 cards in hand. How do you win this? Well, I really don't think you do. Well, Merrick's kind of screwed. He only has 2 cards. And as long as I'm just able to beat over him, I should win. Yep, that's the one. Yeah, this is quite a bit. Okay, so Malevolent Catastrophe isn't exactly the most interesting. Neither is Dralago or Magical Stone Excavation. Not gonna lie, I could have gotten much better. And we only have 6 of these left, which isn't very far off. Let's go see if we can actually get those cards I'm still looking for. No, the big thing we're looking for is... That's the fact that this is just going to be helpful for this is just going to be in general helpful for our Gemini deck. I am thinking of a few other decks that could probably go about using this. We have Archfiend Black Skull Dragon. This is the big thing that I want to go about using. We just need Necrofusion in order to make it happen. It is almost entirely never going to have a level 6 Archfiend normal monster and a Red Eyes normal monster on the field at the exact same time. It will happen, it's just not very likely. At the very least, it's very easy to get those two into the grave instead. And still nothing. That was like the third time I found that card. Nothing still. That is the fourth time in this series of openings that I've gotten that card. Okay, at least that makes more sense. Lord of Red isn't so bad. I could even make a deck based around it. Just give me something good. Royal Command, that's not really all that good. Gentle Lord, not interesting enough. Vanity's Emptiness, actually pretty good. I still do not have that one card I'm actually chasing for. And I got a second Archfiend Black Skull Dragon. But I do not have that Gemini Red Eyes Black Dragon. Oh well, with that being said, have a nice day, everybody.